Hi class, welcome to Medical Sociology or Sociology of Medicine as we call it here at Mansfield University, Sociology 3360 for spring 2016. This is the syllabus in front of you. Just to give you some information on that, you can see my name. I am a medical sociologist. That is what my focus was in getting my degree, and my degree is from Kent State University. So I'm really interested into the medical issues, and my research has been on medical issues, especially more recently from my dissertation being at who's maintaining healthcare within the family, as well as looking at other issues. So, as we're going to explore the syllabi, I'm going to make sure it's fairly brief as we go over it, but hit the high points. Student learning objectives are here, and we're clearly going to look at the U.S. system. That's why the current textbook is in place. We needed a very current textbook to look at the healthcare system in the United States and how it's changed with the Affordable Healthcare Act, along with looking at the history and the distribution of illness, and we're going to look worldwide as well. We also, as a medical sociologist, part of the area that we focus on is looking at how healthcare professionals interact. And so we will explore this and tie all this into the social science area, especially that in the medical sociology area, things like sick role and behaviors as we look at how people interact with society. This particular grid gives you with the SLOs again, and then how they tie to the general education SLOs, how they tie to the sociology, student learning outcomes, and how everything is measured. A good thing to kind of look at in all of your courses, but much there for the administration and to see that crossover for courses being approved and accredited. The book we're using for this course is Rose Weir's The Sociology of Health, Illness, and Healthcare. This is a brand new textbook. It is just published in January. And the reason we are using this most current text is, as I mentioned before, the new Affordable Care Act, as well as some of the things going on with medicine, which is rapidly changing. A recommended reading for the course is the Sociology Writing Group. This is where you need to fall back on how to write a sociology paper. You also have a video that I would recommend you watch on how to write a sociology paper because it is a significant part of your grade. All right, your grade will be based on the following. As we explore this, you have assignments 1, 2, and 3, and you have a research paper, and I'll be reviewing those a little further. You also have a weekly discussion board, and if you notice, those are as important as your research paper, equaling the same amount of points, and module assessments, which are quizzes or essays that you will be writing on each module, the first one being a multiple choice quiz. Okay, pure academic integrity, all work for this class is required to be original work created for this class. That means you don't recycle a paper that you've used in another course. It means that you do your scholarly work here and you cite your sources that you use. That's important in every area, whether it's a discussion board or a paper. This is a general education course, so all assignments can be used for general education assessment. And we support the copyright laws here at the university, as well as the new inclusion in the all syllabi are the Title IX information related to sexual harassment and any problems within the classroom. Hopefully you will not find those, especially with an online course. All assignments are due in the Dropbox. Please do not email me, and I do not accept them through email. So, no, yeah. no emails of assignments. Okay, so get that up to there so it's on there. So the first assignment you're going to notice is an interview with a healthcare professional. I'm going to give you a little more detail on that as we go along with a quick separate interview. But this is your first one and it's due very quickly. So think about who you want to examine. You're going to need to interview a healthcare professional. And examine both the positive and the negatives that the professional faces. You are not to interview a family relative that you know well, one that you don't know real well. You can see very clearly you are not to interview a close relative. You already know many of their experiences, and so what I want you to do is step outside of that boundary, whether it be interviewing your dentist or interviewing a physical therapist or a medical social worker or a speech therapist that works in those areas. These are all part of the medical profession, so you can step out and you can see a pharmacist and sit down and find out what is going on, how they feel. You need to walk in with a number of questions related to what they do, what problems they face with insurance, how they work with people, what they've learned in this, and then you're to write at least a 3-page review of the information. I guess I've gone through that enough that we won't do a separate interview. Second assignment here is a journal article. You will do one journal article and you will be doing an annotated bibliography on it, and you should summarize it in a 1 to 2 page, much longer than a normal writing here. Much longer than a normal annotated bibliography as you're looking at that. And so this is an in-depth annotated bibliography, and directions for the annotated bibliography and how to do one are on your content page, as well as a link to directions on the library website. Your final assignment 3, is an ethical issue, and we'll go over this in much more detail. This is at the end of the course after you really looked at some of the issues in medical sociology. You're assigned a research paper in this course, and it should be well in place. As I said, there are not videos available for you on exactly how to do this and how to search for it. And you will need to give me your topic of your research paper. Your topic of your research paper needs to be focused in sociology and not on a diagnosis or a disease, but on a sociological issues. And then you have module assessments. These replace the midterm and the final in this course, and you just do those every week. You'll have multiple to choose from, and you need to complete at least 10 of those. Discussions are to be done every week. You'll have that topic, and they need to be completed by the next Monday at 11:30 as you enter those discussions. Finally, you have the schedule here of how the chapters are going to fall, and for this particular textbook, they fall exactly in the order that I've set up the course, and so that's how we're going to start moving forward. I look forward to working with you. If you have questions about the syllabi, please post those on D2L under questions for the instructor, because I'm sure that other people will have them as well. Have a great day.